What is going on, my family? And today we're going to be talking about Chapter 11 predictions on the very famous Roblox game, Piggy, guys. Okay, Piggy, before we get into the predictions, I just want to tell you guys, because I've been getting asked this question when I live stream Piggy, how long do I believe that chapters will follow? And I predicted actually like maybe around chapter 15 would have been really nice. But we found out that the storyline for Piggy, guys, will be going on until chapter 12. Now that does not mean that the game will probably end because it's doing so good. I'm pretty sure Mini 2 would not end the game, but I believe that the storyline might change after chapter 12. See, after chapter 12, we might have a different storyline that is totally different from the previous chapters, or it might connect in some way, but the plot will be on a different thing. You guys get what I mean? But guys, confirmed, this storyline that we have right now, guys, is until chapter 12. So that's when it'll be ending. But the game won't be ending. Alright, but chapter 11 predictions. So what did we get from Minitoon so far? We got two emojis, guys. Two emojis that were previously, like around April 28th. That's when he posted those two emojis, and then he posted another one, which was the helicopter. But the other ones were the fireball and the bomb. Okay, so there's fire and the bomb. So what are you thinking when you see fire and a bomb? Well, a bomb could mean like a nuke, or it could just mean explosion. Okay, and we all know that at the end of chapter 10, we saw him get on a helicopter and go, and we said we had to track him down, and we could say that predictions chapter 11, the helicopter will crash, or it could mean that it's gonna stop at a place where there's stuff like bombs and fires and stuff. And I want to rule out an airport. Some people did say we could be going to an airport because airplanes do land at an airport. But I feel like if it was an airport, Minitoon might just post like an airplane emoji, and there's not really explosions happening at an airport, so I just don't feel like it's an airport, even though airports are in cities and stuff, and it makes sense, goes along with the storyline. And maybe Mr. P is trying to get away by going to an airport. I mean, that makes sense. At the same time, I don't understand why he would put fire and a bomb and then a helicopter but no airplane emoji. That just, I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be an airport, but I sort of want to rule it out. But it does make a lot of sense. It does make a lot of sense. And we could say it's an airport by saying that the bomb and the fire is actually just an explosion happening on the helicopter, and then they just ran to the airport. It could be that, and we're trying to find them in an airport, and that would be a really good map for Piggy, actually. An airport would be a really nice map. Or we could think of something like a military base, which is also in a city. You could find military bases in some cities. And the thing is, with a military base, Mr. P wouldn't really be going to a military base to escape. He'd be going to an airport. But what if he was going to an airport and the helicopter crashed, and that's why there's the explosion, and then the fire and also the bomb explosion emoji could also be that the military base, because at military bases they do like tests and stuff. And also, if you guys don't know, there are a lot of helicopters at military bases, so that also fits into the storyline. So both of those really fits in the storyline. And another prediction I just want to throw out there is that what if he was going to a totally different place and the helicopter crashed, and now they just did not make it to that destiny, and now they're like at somewhere completely different and we don't even know. It could be like, since the helicopter crashed, it just ran to a hotel or something, and now the map is a hotel, which also would be like a great map for Piggy. So the three that I'm throwing in there so far, guys, is literally military base, airplane, which are like my top two, and then the last one that I would throw in is just like a hotel, just because I feel like maybe the helicopter crashed and they had to go somewhere, and if you can't go anywhere besides your home, you go to a hotel. So those are my predictions so far on Piggy, what's going to happen in chapter 11. At the same time, guys, we know that chapter 12 will be the ending of this storyline. So we got to say, will Mr. P really be getting on an airplane to go away, then the storyline would actually be longer. Or we could say maybe he went to a military base and tried to fight us off with guns, and then he lost, and chapter 12 is like right there. So that's why again military base sort of like fits into the storyline, now that we know that it will only be going up to chapter 12 for this storyline and Piggy that we have right now. Anyways, guys, I would like to know, what are your guys' predictions? I want to see them in the comments and everything, because this is what I believe, but I could be totally wrong, guys. But I gotta say, my last prediction on chapter 10 was actually correct. I said arcade, I said bank, and I said mall, and all three of those were in the map. Guys, there was a mall, and in the mall there was a bank, and in the mall also there was an arcade. So maybe I'll be right this time too. So guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to come out to the Piggy streams that we do all the time, like almost every day, because the game just never gets old. So make sure you guys come around for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.